Hello and welcome to Something Different. Something Different is going to be a show that I'm going to do about once a week that's going to show off something that isn't usually on the channel. Something cool, something interesting, something I think you'll love, but that isn't actually something that is on the channel. Something that would fit in with the rest of the stuff. So, first game I'm going to show you is Binaries. Binaries is a puzzle platformer with a unique twist. It's got a thing where you play two characters at the same time. And to show you what I'm talking about, I think the best way to do that would be to start one of these levels. So, we're going to play one of the levels I haven't played yet, but it's going to be one of the earlier levels. The game lets you kind of accelerate your progression if you want to. So, if you want to, you can do like some of the really early levels, but if you think you got it, you just move on, and then you get to the point where it's so difficult, and then you just kind of move back, you try some of the other levels, you see if there was something you missed, some kind of tutorial, you know, something that was meant to show you, like, have you tried considering this tactic? So, let's play like a medium level for me right now, and we'll show you what's going on with the game. So as you'll see, we have a blue ball and we have an orange ball, and basically you can move them both at the same time. In fact, you have to. If you move right with one, it moves right with the other, and you have to get them to the respective goals. So as you'll see here, we have spikes. Now blue ball and blue spike, it ends. Game's over. Blue ball. Let me try this right. Okay, so this is frustrating. Blue ball on orange spike. Got it right this time. You're not usually aiming to hit the spikes, which is my issue there. Blue ball on orange spike, it can go over fine. It's used in some other puzzles in ways I'm sure you will notice. But you can I'm really bad at platformers. I may not have mentioned this. But if we get this right, we should be able to move them both at the same time. And you can start to see some of the difficulty that comes in here, in that you have to notice where each ball is going independently. So I'm going to want to jump this orange ball over the gap, but I'm going to want to go very, very far right, as I'm going to want this blue ball to go over its gap. In fact, I'm probably going to move the blue ball all the way over. Then, when I do this, it should work. Now, the orange spikes here are going to be a little bit of a problem, but as long as we don't do any major jumps as blue, we should be fine. So we'll move right over. We'll do like a little mini jump. Then we want to do another jump. Want to get blue up to its hole, and we're done. Easy. And that's basically the kind of cycle of the game. I'm going to try out another level here. I think we'll do another medium one just to show some more stuff off. Let's see if it shows some more. Alright, so this is a much more complicated level. So, what you've got is you've got orange here. We can move blue along, and it will just land on that little, like, it'll just land on the spikes. But we're going to want to make this platform. So we make the platform. Now, we have to somehow get orange up to the top while blue goes down to the bottom. So, we're going to have to do something like this. So we're going to want to move orange over. We're going to let blue drop, and we're going to let it just roll down the hill. There we go. Then we're going to do a little, fill the jump. Again, I'm very, very bad at platformers, which is why this isn't usually on the channel. But if we move over here, we want blue to be at the bottom. So can we swap over at this side? Doesn't look like we can easily swap over at this side, but I think we can do it. So we'll move orange over. Orange needs to be on top. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to jump over this gap with blue, and then get orange up onto the top section. Almost. That bounce was completely unintentional, but almost worked. So something like this is what we're after. We move orange up. Can orange make that jump? I don't think it can. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to move them over there, orange up, and then just cut it off. You see what I'm thinking? So we get only orange onto the platform. Let's try it. Oh, there we go. Right. So now we want to make this jump with blue. Oh, we really didn't want orange here. Can we get orange up here? No. We're going to have to go back over. Go back over. Get back over. So orange has to go all the way up to the next platform. And I failed the jump. Okay. But you get the idea. This is where we're going. Let me just try and alter it. You're trying to work out where you want them to be in relation to each other, which is quite difficult. So something like this. It's actually more difficult than it seems. Yeah, they weren't close enough to each other. just the beginning achievement unlocks. That's worrying. It must expect you to die a lot. I did see a level where somebody had died 200 times, so I assume it gets even more difficult than this. Okay, this isn't quite what we're after, but this will do. Blue will drop down naturally through gravity. There we go. We can now jump like this over. This isn't doing a lot to get for blue's cause, but it's doing a lot for orange cause. So, can we jump? I think we can jump, make this platform with blue. We just don't care about what orange is doing. There we go, we did it. Perfect. And these are some of the easier levels. Let's show you something more difficult. Now, I haven't seen this one either, so this is going to be a surprise. Let's see what we get. Right, so we got kind of orange has a shorter path. Looks like we want to get orange trapped and then kind of play blue for a while. So let's do that. So we kind of get orange trapped in here, and we only want to go left with blue, so that orange stays trapped. And then we're going to have to go right as blue, and then try and dodge these spikes constantly. So we're going to want to jump over. And we're going to want to move left and jump with orange and blue. So something like this. Okay. Now these little spinning things, they give you more time. They let you have even faster times, which is always great. So we're going to want to make this jump. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, we can. Cool. Now we just jump over and we finish the level. I make it look easy, but obviously, like, the fastest time there was 11 seconds. You need to be really quick if you want those fast times. I am absolutely terrible at it, so I'm not even attempting them. But I can see the appeal for a lot of people. Right. What does this pattern remind you of, it says? I have no idea. Like, some sort of face? I have what was it meant to remind me of? It'll tell us as we get further on. They like to have these little quips. That was not at all what I was aiming to do. I think this is fine though. I think we can recover this. Now orange has to go down the right hand side. So I think actually blue might have to go down the right hand side and orange might have to go down the left. Now hear my logic. You can't jump in midair. So you're going to get down, if we try and get orange on the right hand side, it's going to get hit by those spikes. So what we want to do is we want to get orange down the left hand side and then move blue over. So let's see what we can do. So we're immune to the blue color. We jump down onto those spikes. We then go left. We now want to make the jump. Okay. Okay. Now we want to make another jump. With blue. Okay, we're fine. I do want to make another jump here. There we go. Orange is kind of trapped. So what we can do is we can now pretty much play blue. There we are. We just have to make the jumps high enough that orange can't get out. Orange got out. Oh no. I have the right idea. So let's try it again. Let's try it this way. Now blue's out. There we go. Oh. Gotta get the right timings here. Something like that. Now we wait for orange to drop. Oh, we didn't want to do that at all. There we go. Move blue over. Want orange to just drop into the hole. There we go. Move it out. Blue's out. We kind of want to somehow get blue. I think what we want to do is we want to roll blue over while jumping with orange. Or we kind of want to go left with orange then, don't we? We want to start moving. I jumped directly onto the thing because you see, you're trying to pay attention to one, and then there's an obstacle heading to the other. It's kind of the general premise of the game, but it's really good. It's really simple, but it's very compelling, and it's kind of like the just one more level thing. See, I told you couldn't get down through that hole. Anyway, we're gonna abandon this one so you don't just watch me fail on a level constantly. I think that this is a good point to end it. You kind of get the idea, but I would like to show off some other things. First of all, here's how many levels there are. It's a shortish game. However, these are just like this is halfway through. This is easy. When you get to later levels, it is going to be so much more complicated than back here. Like back here, this is simple. Like I did this in like this is about 13 minutes. Got to about there. But getting any further, like I've spent a good couple of minutes on this level alone. You know, there's probably a couple hours playing here. Maybe up to 4 or 5. It's a really good amount of content for a puzzle game. And it's got that kind of speedrunning aspect if you're into that as well. It also has the ability for you to change the visual style. So, say you don't like the orange and blue, you can make it all grey, which sounds impossible. But if I go in here to a level, yep, you can have it looking like this. If you want to play hard mode where you don't know which one's orange and which one's blue, you can do that. Anyway, thank you for watching something different. If you have a better name for this, then please tell me, because I am looking for it and I would very much like it. And if you have any comments about the format, anything like that, then please tell me. Any comments about the game choice, if you would prefer a different type of game, then go and tell me. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.